I still remember how it all changed. My father said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry,
everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. For me right now, it is the morning. I just woke up. I got the morning off today from practice, so I thought I would pop on here and because I have some time to just say a couple things that I need to say. But before that, if you've never seen my face before, my name's Danielle, and the name of this channel is called This Little Light. And basically, the mission behind This Little Light is that we shine the light of Jesus into the world to help make it a little bit brighter. And we all have a light to shine, and basically, how are you going to shine yours? And I'd love to hear about it. So tell me, pop a comment down below, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, and we can all work together at shining our lights and make the world a little bit brighter. So that is basically the mission behind this. Second thing you should know, if you've never seen my face before, I am obsessed with coffee. It's just a thing. It's just a fact. I'm not going to change. The Lord made me how I am, and that's just how it's going to be. And the third thing that you should know is that I love Jesus. He has my heart. He lives in my heart, and I'm going to talk a whole lot about him on this channel. So if you are not prepared for that, get prepared for that. And if you don't really want to hear about that, listen anyways, because it's good. Anyways, all right, moving on. So I thought I would just pop on here and just say a couple things. And the first thing I'm going to say is just, I wanted to just say thank you to everyone who's been watching, to all my friends, family, people who I haven't had the chance to meet yet, just for all your support this past month, for just continuing to just flood my messages and flood my phone with encouragement, and people who've been praying for me, sending me good thoughts. Just thank you. So, I just wanted to thank you. I don't think I thank people enough, so I just wanted to do that. Especially because this last month was Dwarfism Awareness Month, and if you did not know, I have something called dwarfism, which affects 1 in about 40,000 people, and basically it just means that my bones don't grow, and I'm going to be this height for the rest of my life. I shared a bunch of stuff on my Instagram. You can follow me at DEE_kisser, and you can go back and read all the stuff I posted there. But I just shared a bunch of stuff about my life, the good, the bad, the not so great. There was a great opportunity to ask a lot of questions. A lot of you guys asked a lot of questions, and I tried to answer them as best as I could. But I love stuff like that. I love spreading awareness. I love shining light on things that normally people don't know about or people don't talk about, or months like October are super great because we can take that opportunity to educate people, and that's how I'm shining my light, and I just thank you for receiving that. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say was This Little Light launched its first line of merchandise this week. Super, super exciting. The clothing world is something I was not prepared for, but it's been one of the coolest experiences. But I think now all the clothes are basically gone, and so if you didn't get a chance to grab a shirt, don't worry, because once this channel actually hits 300 subscribers, I'll sauce out some more shirts, so you can hop on the bandwagon for that. And for those of you who did manage to snag a shirt, thank you so much for supporting this mission. It is honestly the coolest thing to see something that God placed on my heart, and just a message, like a simple message that he placed on my heart, and that people are grabbing onto, people are making it their own, people are wanting to jump onto this movement. It's small right now, but so am I, and bad joke. Yeah, it's small right now, but who knows where we can take this and how bright the world can get because of people just being willing to shine their own unique light into the world. And yeah, so again, thank you. I've said that like 500 times so far, so that's good. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm just rambling a lot, but I'm just winging this, so that's probably why I've repeated myself 500 times, but I'll look back at this footage and just shake my head when I'm editing and hopefully try to edit out as much as I can of the weird stuff. Alright, so now the last thing I was going to say was that I was reading my Bible last night, and I came across this verse in the Message translation, and I really just felt like sharing it with you guys because I found it really cool, and so maybe you guys will find it interesting too. But it's Psalm 139 verses 7 to 12, and it says, Is there any place I can go to avoid your spirit, to be out of your sight? If I climb to the sky, you're there. If I go underground, you're there. If I flew on the morning's wings to the far western horizon, you'd find me in a minute. You're already there waiting. Then I said to myself, oh, he even sees me in the dark. At night, I'm immersed in the light. It's a fact. Darkness isn't dark to you. Night and day, darkness and light, they're all the same to you. So I found that really encouraging, and just to give you guys a little bit of context, basically David is saying to God, and he's kind of coming to this revelation that God's presence is everywhere, and that no matter how far away he is, how dark his day is, how lost he feels, how hurt he is, God is still there, and he can't run and he can't hide from him. And then the part that I really liked is that when he said, then I said to myself, oh, he even sees me in the dark. I mentioned this before, but if you believe in God, and it says in the Bible that God created the heavens and the earth, and he created the sun and the moon and the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, all that stuff. He also created the light and the dark. And for David to say, oh, he even sees me in the dark, because dark is not actually dark to you, that's really cool, because often when we're going through something really hard, or when life is just really sucky at the moment, we can feel super dark and super heavy, and that there isn't hope, and that we can feel lost. But the crazy thing is that the creator of the universe still sees you in the middle of the darkness, because the dark isn't dark to him. And I think that's super cool, because when it feels really dark, we are still seen. And in the middle of that darkness, this is where this little light comes in, is that we have the light of Jesus, or we can have the light of Jesus living inside of us, and we can shine that light to help us see and help light up the darkness that we're in. But we are never truly in the dark. It can be pretty sad, it can be pretty hard. But this verse just reminded me last night that even though I walk in the darkness, and that sometimes days on this earth are really sucky, that there's still a God that sees me, and that no matter how dark my circumstances are, he still sees me, because it's not actually that dark to him, because he is the light, really. And so if you're going through a hard time, just know that you are still seen, you are still loved, and that even if you can't see what's really happening, God sees what's happening, and he still loves you. He will always love you, and he has always loved you. And that's really encouraging. Thought I would share that. Who knows what you will pick up from that, or if that resonates with any of you, but that was on my heart, and so I'm sharing my heart with you. To recap this video, 1, I'm super grateful for every single one of you. 2, this little light has merch. What was the thing I was talking about? Oh yes, 300 subscribers. Once this channel reaches 300 subscribers, there will be more merch coming your way, so don't worry about it. And 4, there is no place that God cannot find you, there is no place that his love cannot reach you, and there is no place that his light cannot touch you. I really honestly pray that you guys find comfort in that, and that because of the comfort that you received from God in that you would choose to shine your light to help somebody else. So that is my prayer for you all today. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, and I guess you will see me next time.
See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Yeah.